Nancy is Mike's older sister.
Mm-hmm.
They got a little sister named
Her character
Luke.
development, crazy.
Nancy, walk him down. I'm telling you.
When she first started, this girl would not.
This girl used to wear heels everywhere. Used to have their hair done, makeup, blush on point, earrings on point. That's cute. Little ranch packet. There's some ketchup in there.
That's what you spent all that money on.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, they don't got. That's what I told the camera. They don't got no returning customers over here. I could play with like. Like when they first came out, that was pretty reasonably priced.
Lemonade ain't got no flavor. They are a dang shame of themselves.
Oh yeah. Actually, gonna piss me off is what they gonna do.
Well, I'm already there.
Oh yeah.
Spent all that dang money on this. I should have found my right mind and just turned around.
Yeah, they dead wrong. The chicken done though.
I hope so.
I'm just saying.
So is this dang bun.
Well, dang. They is dead wrong.
I'm all for supporting black business, but I'm also not about to lie.
Exactly.
For as much money as is spent on this food, it should not be like this.
Hello.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Likkle Table. We are your host, your favorite neighborhood roster, and
Tracy.
And this week, happened into Stranger Things. Granted, got into it kind of late. In about 10 years, the show been going on. I just started watching it last year. Last week.
Yeah.
I kind of put you on. Well, not kind of.
Yeah, I know what it was. I just couldn't get past the first episode.
So, for those that have watched it, you're more than welcome to join into conversations in the comments after the video.
And don't yell at me.
But to those that haven't watched Stranger Things,
just move forward.
Spoiler alerts. You might not want to watch this episode or listen. Because we diving deep. Episode season 1 all the way to season 5, the last episode. So, Stranger Things, pretty much. Got some kids in town called Hawkins, Indiana. Well, it's not really in Indiana in real life. Start there.
Actually, in Georgia.
But Hawkins, Indiana.
/ Georgia.
These kids, they like to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I didn't even know that was a real game at first.
This probably has a lot to do with your age. Dungeons and Dragons.
Like, I've heard of that before, but I didn't think, like, it was a real life game. I thought it was like a TV thing. Pretty much. Yeah.
Real life. Anyway, they like playing Dungeons and Dragons. It was 4 of them. They had Mike, Will, Lucas, and Dustin. So pretty much, this is season 1. episode 1, Will gets abducted by
off the muscle, just
by what we come to know as a demigorgon. They don't know what it is yet because it's just starting off. At the same time, they find this little girl in the woods on a rainy night while they was looking for Will
with no hair
that escaped from a scientific lab
prison
that in the middle of
nowhere,
right outside of Hawkins or in Hawkins, pretty much like on the outskirts, I guess you could say. It was out the way.
Yeah, from Papa in them. Mm-hmm.
So they take this girl home. Well, Mike takes this girl home. Lucas wasn't having it at first.
Hell no. Lucas is black, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's start there. Everybody else is white except Lucas.
Well.
And his sister.
And I don't know. They say gingers aren't really white.
Who the hell was a ginger?
Max.
Oh yeah.
But that's later on. That's season 3, I want to say.
I mean, we like Max, so I guess we can, she pissed us off a little bit in the end, but we ain't there
yet. Anyway, yeah, Mike takes her home, and his grand scheme was pretty much to get her to go around to the front of the house the next day to knock on the door so his mom can find her and take her wherever she needs to be. But she wasn't going because of where she came from. First of all, the first person she actually ran into was this white dude that owned a restaurant or a bar or something that just so happened to be friends with Hopper.
Okay, I missed that part.
So he called somebody or whoever to come pick the girl up, and when they got there, they knocked him the hell off, and that's how Elle and Mike and them ran into each other in the woods.
So Elle was escaping again.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay.
So after a couple of days, I'm still looking for Will. Tensions flaring and stuff.
His mama losing her damn mind.
Oh yeah, Joyce.
Joyce was losing it. I mean, any parent would.
No, she wasn't. She was on to something. She just didn't know what it was.
Yeah, she was. She definitely was. But when stuff like that happened to everybody else, you in like mad scientist mode. Like I got the answers. But I can't find the source for the answers. Hold it. Because you're not making no sense now. How you got the answers? But you saying you don't know where the answer's coming from? That's what you saying?
That's exactly what they're saying.
I swear, that's where she was losing her mind at. That's when she started tweaking. She had the alphabet. Oh yeah, so that's what happened. Pretty much when Will was gone, somehow, some way, they ended up finding a way to like talk or whatever.
It's because that's when they started to discover the upside down.
Right. And Joyce, Will's mama, she had Christmas lights and the alphabet on her wall. And pretty much anytime she would talk to Will, he would ding the light over the letter to spell out words. And Hopper is the town sheriff. Mm-hmm. In the beginning, Hopper, he kind of asshole.
Within reason. Because of his backstory.
Well, yeah, definitely. But the backstory, we don't figure that out till
a couple seasons later.
Yeah, till a couple seasons later. It's a lot of foreshadowing going on in this TV show. Yeah, in this series or whatever. So how did 11 end up with Hopper?
That didn't happen until season 2.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because at the end of season 1, after they found Will, you remember 11 saved all of them pretty much and disappeared.
Oh yeah. And Mike was mad because he liked her, but he hadn't said nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and they had got her this wig and a dress and stuff, so she didn't have to walk around bald head.
And pretty much Elle, she has superpowers. And
And she get a
anytime she
little
uses her
nosebleed.
powers, yep, I know. She don't really know how to control it yet. So she's learning herself. She's learning how the world works. Because since an infant, she's been in this dang lab, cut off from society.
Yep.
So yeah, the end of season 1, they got Will back. Elle gone. Season 2, I want to say that's when we found out that Hopper found 11 in the woods, and oh, Will started going through it again.
Oh yeah, because
just on the outside world this time.
Yeah, because when he was in the upside down, his dumb he was running. Okay, he was running from this thing.
That's when
in the upside down.
Nah, first of all, why he did this is because he took some poor advice.
He definitely did take some poor advice.
He took it upon himself to ask his mom's boyfriend, hey, have you ever been in a situation where, something scared you and you didn't know how to handle it or whatever the case may be, or have nightmares or whatever?
Right.
This man looked at him and said, he used to have nightmares or used to see ghosts or whatever and would scream to the ghost, go away. So Will took it upon himself to try this.
As something he don't even know what it is chasing him through the upside down. He turns around, starts screaming at the thing, and the thing that entered his body through every hole he got paws.
Every crevices.
His earlobes, his eyes, his nose, his mouth, everywhere, okay? His toenails, everywhere, okay? So when he come back and whatnot, he still has like the presence.
He's tethered to
whatever it is. So anytime like he feel his presence, he get like these chills on his neck.
Because pause, every season I peeped at every season they've introduced a new level of villain. The first season was the Demogorgons. The second season, that's when they introduced the Mind Flayer.
Yep.
The third season was when they introduced Vecna trying to.
What about the Demodogs? They were Demodogs.
That was the first season.
Okay.
Yeah. And the third season was Vecna. But like not really, more so Vecna. It was like Vecna through Max. Not Max, but Billy. Trying to help the Mind Flayer.
Oh yeah. So Billy is Max's stepbrother. And he hates them. Billy hates the whole family. The dad, his dad, Max, and her mama. He hates them all. And
but you gotta understand why too, though. You don't remember that backstory? His mama either died or left.
One of the two, yeah.
And immediately after.
Oh yeah, so to him it was like, yeah, they was messing around, yeah. So yeah, well, I feel like the daughter is innocent though, because what if the daughter, you get what I'm saying, had her own intake on it that way too? Like, what if, you feel me, her dad was dead or something like that? Like, regardless of how long he was dead or how long he had been gone, you feel what I'm saying? Like, all this time you ain't never tried to be with nobody. Now all of a sudden we just moving in with this man. We just, but it don't get into it on her side of that. Because it's just introducing.
Right.
So
the end of season 2, pretty much, she comes back in the picture. They meet back up. They're fighting. No, that wasn't the mall. That was the second. I mean, that was the third season.
I was just gonna say because remember that dinner. Remember when he went to that house and he had got that girl on his side and he ended up killing their family or something like that? Or am I going too far?
That was season 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, season 2 was pretty much Will going through it on the outside world and them getting him unpossessed, or at least they thought.
Yeah, definitely thought.
Then season 3 introduces Max and Billy and this nigga Billy. I figured it was gonna be something with one of them, if not both of them, because of just how prevalent the characters was right off the rip. Like they had too much screen time.
I feel like one the character Billy portrayed, as far as him being like that big brother jackass role, you feel what I'm saying? He was bound to be a damn, what is it? A host for a damn parasite. Like he was. However, you feel what I'm saying?
At the very last minute, he
did have a change of heart. Yes, he definitely did at the last minute. But I feel like that added to the effect of him being possessed by the mind flayer. He already had that tough guy macho role.
Yeah. So like I said, season 3. That's when they get introduced. Elle is still trying to learn how to control her powers and stuff, all while running from the dang government, pretty much.
Yes, definitely running from the
government.
And I really didn't even know why she was running from them at first, because in my opinion, it didn't look like anything they was doing down there was government approved for real, even though you never really know what's going on with the government. But at the same time, this could have been somebody on some real evil Knievel stuff on their own. You know what I mean? You got people like that. It's a 50-50. It was a 50-50 split with me.
But where is he getting all this funding from? And the ability to keep stuff quiet.
Another psychopath.
Government. That was the U.S. military.
I'm just saying.
Especially by season 5.
Because you got to think. You could have 2 psychopathic people and one of them a scientist. You feel what I'm saying? And the other one just the brains of the operation. And the brains of the operation is the one who do all the money and all that stuff. And then when stuff go left, they're going to blame it on the number 2, the psychopathic scientist. That's why I say it was 50-50 with me. But yeah, it was definitely the government.
So season 4, Max almost dies. That's when they introduce Eddie.
Eddie got ate by bats.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's rewind. They figured out ways to get into the upside down. So, like, through all of this, like, the group of friends that we was talking about, you got Will, the nigga that got snatched, Mike, his best friend, Will's best friend, Lucas, the black boy, Dustin. Dustin had teeth, then he didn't have teeth, then he had teeth. It was he was missing them things a few times. But Dustin, he was the brains, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely was.
Definitely was the brains. That nigga had a telepathic frequency wave radio machine that he was talking to his girlfriend Lucy on. Lucy pissed me off though. She almost caused the end of the goddamn world. We ain't got to that yet. Don't piss me off. Pause. We gonna fast forward real quick. Y'all, the world was about to end. The plan was going left. Dustin's girlfriend told him if he didn't sing their song with her, she wasn't gonna give him the code that they needed to stop something or to do something. And one of the locations that they was at in the
Papa, Joyce,
the whole
crew was in Russia.
So again, we fast forwarding by this point. So at this point, the children and the adults are in cahoots together. Mm-hmm. They in the upside down in different locations. And these 2 little mother flippers is on the phone having a damn love duet. Talk about some turn around. Tell me what you're dreaming of. We finna be dreaming of the stars and sunshine and deadness if you don't give me this damn code. Now backpedal. We gotta backpedal. So yeah, they done figured out different ways to get into the upside down. But when do the teenagers enter the timeline? Nancy and Steve.
Nancy is pretty much off rip because she's Mike's sister. Steve off rip too, kinda, because he was messing with Nancy.
Yeah.
Jonathan is Will's brother.
Yeah. That's why I say. That's why I only
come into the picture until season 3.
I think so. Yeah, because she was working at the place at the ice cream shop where Steve started working, and something had happened, and they had to come to the ice cream shop or something like that. They cut through or something, wasn't it?
They
or was that the movie?
No, it was somewhere in the mall that they had to go through to get to like some underground facility that the Russians done built up. Mm-hmm. There was a lot going on in that season.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Will has a brother. His name is Jonathan. He's always looked like he smoked weed to me from the beginning to the end.
It didn't become apparent though until season 4.
Yeah, definitely didn't come apparent until season 4. He was smoking that stuff.
Especially because they moved to Cali.
Hello, where it's legal, Jesus. Anyway,
I don't know if it was legal.
Well, not back then, but that's not the point. It's legal now. That's not the point. Yeah, that's his brother. Nancy is Mike's older sister. Mm-hmm. They got a little sister.
Her character development, crazy.
Nancy, walk him down. I'm telling you.
When she first started, this girl would not.
This girl used to wear heels everywhere. Used to have their hair done, makeup, blush on point, earrings on point, heels everywhere. What am I sitting on? Heels on point, everything.
By season 3, she. All right.
We ain't gonna spoil that. We ain't gonna spoil that. But yeah, she was a prissy girl. Yeah, Steve, he just was working. He was messing with her, and Steve needed he kept getting 80 different jobs. So, what was she, a journalist or trying to be a journalist?
Either that or a news reporter or something.
Yeah, something like that. And that's when she was working with Jonathan.
Mm-hmm. They were interns.
Yes, they were interns.
Newspaper or something.
In the town. And she was trying to develop a story on something going on in the town.
I was seeing it too.
Yeah, and people was trying to get her to leave it the hell alone.
And they ended up getting let the hell go.
Yep.
Because the mind flayer ended up consuming about half the town.
Yes. Oh my gosh. What was it? The mayor, the police officer,
it was the
chief?
No, not the sheriff, because that was Hopper. It was 2 or 3 officers. It was all the administration.
Yeah, of the whole school, the high school.
Yeah, it was bad.
Mm-hmm. Took over everything.
But yeah,
and Billy had a little bit to do with that.
A lot to do with that.
Because
he brought all the dang people there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then they realized that the Demogorgons and the Mind Flayer and stuff, they like it cold. No, it was just the Mind Flayer that liked it cold, right?
They all they thrive in the cold.
Yeah, they thrive in the cold, and when they use heat, it would do something to them. So they tried to trap Billy in a sauna and burn him up and get the thing to come out. Somehow, some way, he busted the hell out.
Everybody was finna die.
Everybody was definitely finna die.
Hell came out of nowhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Saved the day again.
Then they got outside, and I think Nancy and them was pulling up outside the mall.
That's definitely. She had a shotgun, but
yeah.
Every season, her gun got bigger.
Yeah. Nancy been walking them down from the beginning.
Season 2, she had her little pistol.
Mm-hmm.
By season 4, she had a shotgun. In season 5, she had a shotgun.
Swords.
She had an
grenades.
M16. She had a pistol that
and she was holding that thing like she do this in real life. Like the way she was holding them guns in this series, y'all. There's no way that she don't shoot. Yeah, like it's no way she don't shoot in real life. Like she was too comfortable. Like
also, fun fact: the character that played Robin, her parents are Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke. And if you don't know who those two people is, you're uncultured. Because first of all, Ethan Hawke is probably in one of Denzel Washington's most prolific movies, which is Training Day. Uma Thurman.
I don't remember Training Day, but I definitely watched it.
Uma Thurman, Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction.
I've never watched Kill Bill, but I know who she is. I could never. Every time like people would talk about it, I never had the platform to freaking watch it. Mm. So I definitely tried.
Yeah, Kill Bill is definitely a cut. That's off topic. But yeah, that was a fun fact. Lucas' little sister Erica, she became a...
Oh yeah, she becomes a character because she keeps calling them nerds. And they was like, it takes one to know one. And
she swore up and down for the longest that she was not a nerd.
And then something happened and she had to answer and she ended up having to help the group. So her brother, so Lucas, Will, Mike, 11, all of them, she had to help all of them. So that's
this was around the time when Lucas joined the basketball team.
Oh yeah,
so he wasn't
Lucas
around
did get on the basketball team. Yeah, and the basketball team was doing like a lot of stuff that Lucas wasn't really with. Yeah, and Erica got a slick ass mouth. Erica got a slick mouth.
Can't have America without Erica.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, hold on.
Finesse game on point too. She was finessing a lot of teachers into doing shit they weren't supposed to be doing. I swear.
She finessed Steve and them out of all that ice cream and stuff out of the parlor.
Definitely did.
But yeah, season 5 is when it cranked up. I do and don't like how they released season 5. And I feel like I only say that because by the time season 5 came out, we had watched 1 through 4, like binge. So
yeah,
we wasn't able to do that for season 5 and having to like wait weeks. Like they dropped the first 4 episodes, I want to say, on Christmas.
Yeah.
Then we had to wait until
New Year's or something like that.
No, they dropped the first 4 episodes on Thanksgiving.
Yes, they did.
It was Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And then
because
Christmas.
People was talking about wrap this Thanksgiving shit up by 8 o'clock. I'm going to Hawkins. Anybody need a ride?
Then Christmas was the next 3 episodes. Then you had to wait for the finale on New Year's. Mm-hmm. So just that time frame, having to like watch what you see on social media if you didn't watch the episodes that was out already, because people go and binge them just to be able to do reactions and stuff like that. It was frustrating. Granted, we binge watched the first 4 episodes because I ain't want to go through that, having to refrain from scrolling on my timeline.
Definitely.
Due to spoilers. People that talk too much too early. But the character development by season 5 was definitely it was up and down, low key, because Dustin was going through it because Eddie died.
Yep.
So he was like
crashing out on everybody. Yeah. And then they discovered that 11, she can get into like people's minds and stuff.
She can find people.
Yeah. And she was better at it if she was submerged in like a water tank. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it had to be like a
sensory deprivation tank.
Yeah. Where she can't hear nothing, feel nothing.
Which they made out of a pool once, a little rubber pool. They made it out of a bathtub. Then she got to the point to where she didn't even need the tank, and she just needed to be blindfolded.
Yep.
But yeah, her character development was definitely.
And she started training to
With
so
Hopper.
that way, yeah, she started training with Hopper, so that way, she, like when she would have to go into the upside down and have to fight stuff, she knew how to like defense, offense, and how to like use her powers to like those stuff. That bitch was flipping over garbage trucks and shit.
I'm only picking this up because my throat's burning.
You don't drink tea.
Fish tank water.
I want a fish tank. I said when I like get somewhere where I know for a fact I'm gonna be for a while, I want to get a fish tank. I don't want to get it somewhere and I know I'm not going to be there long because that's a lot to move.
Depending on what type of tank you get, it requires a lot of maintenance. Why I say that is because they got filters that clean the tank itself, but you got to stay on top of changing the filters.
Yeah, I did pretty good when I had my turtles.
And then you got to be careful what type of fish you have in the tank because some fish eat other types of fish.
Yeah, I definitely when I started actually wanting to do something like that, I definitely found that out. Somebody told me that you can't put all types of fish. Like I didn't do it. Like I didn't put fish in there that do that, but they told me like anytime you get one type of fish, make sure you don't put other fish in there that'll clash, whether it be their ecosystems and their food diets or whatever. And I'm like, damn, fish don't all eat the same stuff, right? I was like, oh no, I don't like that. That's too much. But yeah, Nancy though,
yeah,
Nancy was knocking shit off.
She messed up a little bit in season 5, reacting too fast.
But they also had a communication issue. They were too high from Dustin for the signal for the walkie-talkies to reach. So as he was talking, it was going in and out. He was trying to get to the top.
That he was wrong and don't touch
whatever they had found. It was like this spear thing.
And she dang shot it.
And that's when they found out that the upside down was not literally up under Hawkins. It was Hawkins.
It was a bridge.
Yeah, like, and they was in like a black hole vortex thing, and like when she hit it, a side of it busted out, and so like a whole bunch of stuff started getting sucked out of it. Yeah, it was crazy. And then they had this white lady that worked for the government. I can't even remember what her name was, but she had this ugly ass bob that she had curled and stuff, and she always had a mean mug on her face. She was over everything. They had these supersonic sound things that would like hurt 11, so she couldn't use her powers. I didn't like that.
Yeah, every season they switched or amplified the villains as far as the monsters and the humans.
Yeah.
Because in the first season you had Papa and the Demodogs or the Demogorgons. Then season 2 you had well, you still had Papa.
We skipped a part. When 11 is in the facility, something bad happens, and she thought she killed everybody in the facility. Fast forward, there was another person there named Henry. His name was 1. He was the first person to be experimented on. He had like the strongest powers. 11 was the closest to him. So pretty much because of that, I don't know if they was training each other, fighting each other. I don't know what was going on. Long story short, Henry killed all them damn people. So
he was low key like training her.
Yeah.
And pretty much teaching her or telling her to not
limit her powers.
Limit her powers and listen to what Papa tell her because it's pretty much all a lot.
Yeah, because before he went there, like he was young, but he was old enough to know that he had powers and he could do stuff because he was killing people and stuff. So he had bodies before he even went to the facility. So he ended up breaking out wherever he went in the upside down.
After he fought 11.
After he fought 11 is where he developed into Vecna. But Vecna, his whole like body was hooked up to this thing, like this fleshy thing. And his plan, he had to get like 12 kids and put them in the thing. And his whole thing was the mind. He was connected to the mind player. And that's how he was like getting in people's minds and stuff and making people see stuff they didn't want to see or whatever. And Callie, we forgot about Callie. 11 had met Callie. Callie was them too.
Number 8.
Number 8, yes. And it was a group of them. And 11 was low key turning into somebody who she really ain't want to be. So like she kind of like separated from them or whatever. And then they end up meeting back up. But Callie had been captured by the government. And what they thought was Vecna, Henry's body, was Callie's body locked up in a room. In the upside down. Because they had found a base. It was a base in the upside down. And they figured out how to like dig the tunnels and get to where they needed to be.
Time, season 3, this nigga, the mind flayer made 4 huge lines, cracks in the earth in Hawkins.
In Hawkins, yes. So it put splits into the upside down in Hawkins.
Pretty much portals between Hawkins and yeah.
So what was the dude named the real smart dude that was helping Joyce and them with the glasses?
Murray?
Yes. He got a smart ass mouth too, but he was smart. He wasn't on that. He wasn't whim jamming, himmy lacking, or jolly popping at all on no mission. Do you hear what I'm saying? He was putting in that work. He wasn't playing with them. And don't ask him no dumb questions, because he gonna give you a dumbass answer.
Granted,
telling you.
Granted, it is his fault that all that stuff went sideways, trusting that Russian pilot dude.
Because Hopper got kidnapped.
Season 2, at the end of season 2.
At the end of season 2, they thought he was dead when they did a mission. Because the thing they shut down, it exploded. And it was supposed to disintegrate anything in his path. But the way Hopper, he like jumped over the ledge. Off the platform. But he didn't wake up quick enough.
Before he was captured
because Joyce and Murray was finna look for him, but the people was coming in, and they end up getting out. So he was locked up in a Russian thing, and it was his guard that had roped them, and they got in contact with him. But then this Russian pilot double crossed them for more money, and they end up getting
turned everybody in.
Yeah, and turned everybody in, and they end up getting back. Come to find out, these mother flippers had Demogorgons in the jail and was making the damn inmates fight them. And everybody was losing.
They only had one.
Well, yeah, one.
But
still, it didn't matter. They end up getting out or whatever. They end up linking back up in Hawkins and shit. Oh, yeah. At one point, Joyce and them moved to California. And it was a whole bunch of shit still going on in Hawkins.
That was season 4.
Yes. And they had to come back. Or whatever. And Mike and 11 go together real bad. They go together real bad.
And season 4 is around the time Will starts discovering
he's gay. He was finna sugarcoat it. He gay.
I was about to say different.
Gay. There ain't nothing wrong with being gay.
Because he didn't know what he was.
Be and then who season you 5 are is when he came for out your pride. But yeah, they had Erica on missions, y'all. When I say she was on them, she was on them. And I really feel like it was because she didn't trust them behind her brother. I feel like that was the real reason. I feel like Erica wasn't going. Like, let's be for real. You find out your brother running missions in the portals and upside down because if something happened to him,
I'm knocking everybody the hell off.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. And then my parents, they're going to be asking, well, what was I doing? Mm-hmm. Well, y'all would have been mad if he would have took me with him. So let me just go voluntarily. So if anything happened, we both in trouble. Mm-hmm. You know? Oh, Max and Lucas, they go together. Max got damn possessed. That is what we are forgetting. We gotta dive into that real quick because that was a whole few episodes. Okay, so Max, she get possessed, y'all, and it's and Vecna. Oh, they discovered Vecna when he possessed people. Like he make their eyes gouge and he break their arms and their legs. Yeah. And they fall on the floor and they be all broke up when they find them.
They raise up in the air.
Yeah,
it is white and then man.
Yeah, it looked like they got 2 cataracts, big ones.
Once all their limbs broke,
it was nothing they could do.
It's over.
But pretty much
that mouth pop open, the eyes gouge, and the body falls.
Lucas was with Max when hers was going on, and somehow, some way, they end up stopping it. I can't remember how they stopped it, but she ended up being in a damn coma. She was in a damn coma.
They stopped it by putting the headphones on her.
Oh yeah, and then every day Lucas would go and play the song for her, whatever, hoping she would wake up, and she ended up in the like, I guess you could say like the imaginary town that Henry / Vecna / one had made up out of his memories. So everywhere she went, like trying to get out, she was navigating through his memories trying to get out, and she ended up finding this cave, and the cave was pretty much the root of him and what happened. And pretty much, I guess he was like a little Boy Scout or whatever. He went in the cave. He found a man with a briefcase. The man shot his ass. Crazy ass shit. How you a grown man shooting a child? I don't know. But about that briefcase? Bah! Oh, wait. He done shot his damn pinky off like they did with Girl in Harlem Nights. Except it was her pinky toe.
He shot him right through the hand.
Oh, he shot him through. He blew a hole through his hand. Jesus, that's worse. Anyway, that all gotta heal back up. Would that heal back up? Whole piece of meat missing.
I think it depends on the caliber of bullet.
You're right. Anyway, he shot him. He opened the case. Inside the case, I can't remember what it was, but whatever it was the mind flayer, and it entered his ass.
Pause.
Very much. It entered Henry /1 / Vecna /
Well, he wasn't Vecna yet.
Yeah, he wasn't Vecna yet at that point. But yeah, and he just that's when he just went off the haywire. But ever since then, he never went back in that cave. Like, he was terrified. So throughout
until them kids.
Well, yeah, to the end. So in his memories or whatever, that cave, that's where Max was living at, because he wouldn't come in there anytime she would run in there. And she done searched up, down, and through and couldn't get out. Then Holly, ain't that her name? Mm-hmm. Nancy and Mike's little sister gets damn possessed, kidnapped, and taken into the upside down by Vecna as one of the 12 souls he need to do what he got to do.
Well, technically, it was by a Demogorgon.
Well, by a Demogorgon, yeah. They dragged him. So pretty much, they had, you got dipshit Derek. He was a good character. We can't forget dipshit Derek. Suck my fat one! He was quick to tell somebody that. Oh my gosh. Derek was a fat white boy that wore glasses in a striped shirt with a vest on and some some shorts that came above the knee. And he was such an asshole. Oh my gosh, but he was so funny. Yeah, at first. But he was a helpful asshole. So pretty much, he ended up helping them. Like, they captured all the kids, the government, and they had them in the concentration camp. And pretty much, from my perception, I don't know, was the government finna do something, or was they leaving the children there for them to be caught?
No, they were trying to make sure nobody took the kids.
Oh, okay.
They thought they was protecting the kids.
Okay, so they did think they was protecting the kids,
but they didn't know what they were protecting the kids from.
Exactly. So pretty much the whole crew, adults, teenagers, and the young jits, because Nancy and them are older than Dustin and Lucas and them or whatever. So pretty much all of them teamed up to make this elaborate plan to get the kids out of the concentration camp. They done dug a damn tunnel under the concentration camp into the stall. They're getting the kids out, and Derek got these jits in a circle in between bunk beds, reading them a story. They done gave Derek a walkie-talkie, drilled a hole in the top of his lunchbox, so when they page him, it light up. He talked to them through the lunchbox. He got this ruler, this yardstick, and he fap go, fap go. Everybody he's hitting on the head has seen Mr. What's It. That's the name we forgot. Henry / Beckner / one is also named Mr. What's It. That's what he called himself to the churn, so he don't come off all scary and stuff. Bastard, you. He like that man in that movie Split with all them different personalities. Anyway, yeah, so he's slapping him on the head and stuff, making him go to the bathroom, jump down in the tunnel. You got this one little snitch B word of a child who end up telling on them. And in the process of them getting told on, the damn pipe burst in the bathroom. So Mike and Lucas are now inside the bathroom of the camp of the government, trying to fix this pipe to stop the water from leaking into the room where the kids at. The kids start walking to the bathroom and they start slip sliding and falling. Everybody gets caught. The kids that did get away get snatched up by the damn demogorgons and stuff and taken into the upside down. So that's how Vecna pretty much ended up getting majority of who he needed at that point. So yeah, Holly, she almost got away, but she got snatched up. And then she ended up falling through some vortex thing. And then she got snatched up again. She just didn't have any luck. Holly.
Then Max.
She met Max.
Max led this girl all the way to her portal.
Like they was living together in the little cave or whatever for what, like 12 hours. They started going through his memories and stuff. Holly was what book or movie was she? A Wrinkle in Time or something like that? Yeah, A Wrinkle in Time was what she was referencing Henry's memory town to. So she ends up motivating Max to look further or look deeper into the same things that she's already done to find an exit, and they find the exit. They end up figuring out a way to get out through the cave. They get through the little land of portals. It's like this lava blood boulder statue land thing. Mm-hmm. And they running through it. And as he said, they get to Max's portal. Holly's portal, y'all, is 100 yards to the left.
No, it hasn't even opened up yet at this point.
Oh yeah, she had to give her motivation because she told Holly she was gonna leave her ass right there. But long story short, she told Holly, "Baby, I don't see yours, and I ain't finna stand here and help you find it and miss yours. And if you jump through mine with me, it's a possibility you might get stuck in my body. Pretty much saying without saying." So she's sitting there crying and shit, finna panic. And she pretty much tell her think of something that make her feel brave. And she grab her little necklace or whatever. Holly don't make it to her portal. That's when she start getting snatched up and shit again. After that, that's when the rest of the kids get, including dipshit Derek, get snatched up into the house or whatever. And Holly ends up meeting 11, Callie, and Max again. Well, for the first time, 11 and Callie, because 11 has entered. Who mind did she enter to do all that?
I think Max.
Yeah, Max. Okay, Max. Yeah. So they end up pretty much getting all the way to the cave or whatever to get the kids to safety so Henry can't use them for whatever, because as they thought they was going to jump him and kill him, he disappears as Callie is getting ready to stab him in the chest. Yeah.
Because she want to say hello, brother, or whatever exactly. She said.
She could have just stabbed him. He still might have disappeared. Who knows? But that's not the point. Holly ends up getting damn jumped.
This was before that.
Well, yeah, that was before that. She ends up getting jumped or whatever, and they pop her ice with the little doll on it that make her feel brave. And then that's when eventually running away, she meets up with 11 and Callie and all of them or whatever. Callie and 11 end up disappearing from the mind memory thing because Hopper is going through it. Babe, you gotta explain that because I don't.
Vecna found out that
Oh yeah, when he went through 11 mind.
11 was in there, so he pretty much made it to where she had to get out. So what he did was make Hopper hallucinate.
Yeah.
And
he shot at the tank.
And he thought that he killed 11, so he pulled her out of the tank, but he needed him.
The tank being the sensory tank thing that he said. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when he pulled her out of there, that's what made them disappear.
Yeah.
From the town, from helping the kids. And that's how Holly got stuck again. Pretty much. Yep. Nancy was pissed. Oh yeah, and they mama, Holly, Mike, and Nancy mama, Miss Wheeler, the whole Holly, she about their life. Mike, Nancy about their life. The mama about their life, but that piss poor of a father they got, who wear them trousers up to his titty nipples. I don't like him. He don't do nothing but literally a sack of bones, just lazy, good for nothing. Whole family about to get knocked off the face of the earth, and what you did this whole TV series.
I think he was in a coma season 5.
Oh wait. When did he get in a damn coma?
Season 4, the end of season 4.
Oh, I missed it.
Remember when Holly got took and
Oh yeah, and the Demogorgons came in the house. Yeah, the Demogorgons jumped Holly and them. That's how Holly got took the first time. The Demogorgons ripped through their whole house like it was a laundry basket full of clean clothes, looking for something. Took Holly. They done slashed Mrs. Wheeler across her dang on chest and ripped her whole diaphragm and intestine hanging out. But she was fighting them though. She had a wine bottle and she was whooping their ass with that wine bottle. And then in season 5, she was in the hospital and they came to the hospital trying to get Max. And she ended up hearing something over the intercom that was said and following them pretty much to where they ended up being at. And it was Robin, Max, Lucas, the damn radio that he was playing. And he told them he wasn't turning it off because he had to wake up Max, which we glad he didn't. And Robin's girlfriend that worked at the hospital. And because of her, that's the reason why Robin got caught. Anyway, she didn't believe her. She didn't believe Robin. She called Robin a crackhead, a drug addict. I didn't like that. She made the list for that one. The list, if y'all don't know from any series or movie we talk about, is a list of people, male or female, that has pissed me off by doing something that could have been completely avoidable. Okay, you didn't have to say she was going through a withdrawal. You could have at least just said she was hallucinating. You could have just said she was on the drugs. You know, you didn't have to say she was coming off them. I don't know. It just made me feel like, Robin just out here. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, Miss Wheeler blew their ass up with what, oxygen tanks?
In the dryer.
In the dryer in the laundry room of the hospital. Mm-hmm. She took 3 of them. It's quiet as hell. Nobody knows when she even got down there. All we know is she got down there and she looked at the oxygen tanks. Obviously, because the movie, the episode, it showed us the tanks or whatever. But they hear a noise and the Demogorgons go over to the thing. They looking in it or whatever, and all you see is the oxygen tank spinning in the thing and it blow up. And here come Miss Wheeler emerging out the nest with in her hospital robe.
Pulling the dang IV.
Barefoot too. She's a trooper. She wasn't playing about hers and her neighbor's children. She ain't going. Yeah, she was knocking shit off by all them kids. For real.
Yeah, by the end.
And Robin, I feel like she was a real friend too. Cause she just worked with Steve. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, she
And
definitely
Steve
got
had a
herself
crush on
involved.
Robin. I mean, Steve had a crush on Nancy.
He had a crush on Robin too.
Until he found out she was gay. Yeah. He definitely did. Yeah. But yeah, he had a crush on both of them. And then Steve and Jonathan, they had a little beef going on because they both like Nancy.
Well, Jonathan and Nancy were actually in a relationship.
Yeah.
But Steve and Nancy talked before then.
Yeah.
They just stopped
Either
talking.
way, they both shot. They shot. When
I
the
honestly
shot
just
landed.
think that Nancy and Jonathan's relationship was just built off of trauma. Like them both, siblings going through pretty much the same thing, and they friends. So all their situations, they always together anyway.
Yeah, I can see it that way.
Which is why, by the end, they end up not together.
Yeah, because he definitely said that he feel like she on a different wave than him. He definitely said that in so many words.
They had a whole unproposal.
Yeah. Because they were supposed to go to college together, and he said he wasn't gonna go to the college.
He ends up dying.
Oh yeah, she does end up dying because when Hopper goes to rescue 11, Callie is with her, but Hopper overheard a conversation that Callie and 11 were having 2 times. The first time he caught Callie showing 11 hallucinations because Callie was explaining to 11 more about the facility they were at. And that's when they found out the facility had pregnant women in it and that they were like giving them the blood of Callie, yeah, to try to make more kids like her. So Callie made up a plan to pretty much blow the whole, tear down the whole facility or whatever, blow it up, whatever. But her and 11 they made a suicide pact. But Hopper pretty much like overheard it and didn't say nothing to 11. So I guess he was just trying to wait and see if she was really going to go through with it. And when he seen that he had to rescue both of them, he wasn't with it. He only rescued 11 at first. He left her ass. Shoot, I don't blame him. He ain't finna make my jet kill herself. Shoot. Especially because by this point, I believe Hopper explained to 11 why he was so like overprotective of her because he had a daughter and she ended up passing away.
Yes.
Yeah. So he felt like, he had to do everything he could to keep her safe. So after that, he didn't care at all. He already ain't like her. But 11 was like, no, go save her, go save her. So he ended up trying to save her. She ended up shot. She ended up dying. Yeah. Allegedly. Because in the end, we gonna get to that. That's another part. It's a little story. The side story from Mike. Yeah. Where was that? We was originally talking about Nancy and Jonathan and them and Miss Wheeler. Who else family had significant parts? I mean, it was because Lucas and Erica, that was it. Dustin, his people wasn't really like, his mama was just like a really overprotective, like quirky mom. Like she didn't play no significant part. Not Jonathan, Steve. People didn't play a part. It was just him. Robin. Robin, she worked at the radio station. They worked at the movie store, an ice cream shop. Yeah, that's pretty much all the characters. Oh, nobody believed Dustin when he said he had a girlfriend. Nobody. His friends fake as hell for that one little thing they fake. Cause why he can't find love? Cause he ain't got no teeth.
He actually had teeth at this time.
Oh
they
yeah.
just grew in.
Right.
And then they fell out again and had to come back.
Oh, so he has a disease.
I think so. I think that was the whole thing of his character.
I wonder how they did that. Like, I wonder how they made this man teeth disappear every other 4 weeks. Like,
It was full of a lot.
definitely.
Who else died in season 5? Other than 8.
11 allegedly dies at the end.
I'm gonna go with Mike's theory.
I'm gonna go with Mike's theory too.
Because I don't want to believe that.
Yeah, we're not gonna believe that. We're gonna believe that she's safe somewhere unaccounted for.
There's 2, 3 waterfalls and stuff.
3 waterfalls. So pretty much, Mike at the end, when everybody's fighting or whatever, they think they finna get away home free, and the government people turn on the supersonic things that make 11 ears hurt, and it was said that Callie used her powers to make 11 invisible to get away, and she crawled through a tunnel that was in one the buildings of the camp or whatever. And somehow, somewhere, she got away, and she's somewhere in a faraway land unaccounted for. The 3 waterfalls. Yep.
And then you have Erica, Derek, Holly, and like 2 or 3 other kids taking the place of
Max,
Mike, Lucas, Dustin, and Will.
Yep. Playing Dungeons and Dragons. Everybody got their own like book with their name on it and stuff to play the game. But I guess all
to
the
make
rules
their campaigns.
Yep.
Pretty much writing stories, pretty much. Yeah, that was a hell of a series.
Nancy is getting her own spinoff.
I believe when I see it.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe when it's actually available to watch.
I'm gonna have hope.
I'm not going to think about it too hard. It's gonna piss me off. It's fake. I'm gonna flip something over.
Yeah, Stranger Things officially confirms Nancy Wheeler gets her own spinoff. Yes, there is a Nancy Wheeler Stranger Things spinoff, but it's a mystery novel, not a TV show.
Good. You gotta read it.
But that's not what they said at first. They had to change it at last minute. They definitely said that it was going to be a show, so they must have changed it. Something must have happened because they definitely said that it was supposed to be a series. That's crazy. How quick stuff will change.
I won't believe it until it hit the screen. All right, that was another episode of Likkle Table. We want to give thanks to our viewers, listeners, and supporters for tapping in to this review of Stranger Things.
Seasons 1 through 5.
Like we said, next week we're going to start Welcome to Derry 9 times out of 10. And, well, being that show is only one season, it's not gonna be as bad or as long.
Yeah, depending on how many episodes. Isn't it like 8?
Mm-hmm.
So we can do like what? 2s, 4s.
Yeah, we can do that.
So what, you wanna go home tonight and take notes? We watching TV?
We don't gotta do it tonight. We'll give it sometime this week. Probably later on in the week, so it's closer to filming, so it's fresher. But anyway,
so we'll have y'all review ready by Thursday.
Is your host your favorite neighborhood roster?
And your favorite co-host, Tracy.
We're up out of here. Peace and blessings.
Yeah.
You could have left the dang bun alone.
You know what I'm thinking? This cute, but it's childish.
Yep.
Because y'all gave me these big ass drums.
For that baby ass pack of ribs.
Exactly. I'll be doing a review. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, this is going on the pre-conversation.
Oh, you're posting this.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, I like that. My type of carrying on. And then this mulatto ass sweet tea. I know I'm gonna be pissed off. Hold on, you just give me a second. I don't know I'm gonna be mad.
As soon as they put it on the counter, I was like, that don't look like sweet tea.
Mm-hmm.
Look like beer.
Mm-hmm.
Like good old Jaeger.
Watered down apple juice. Flat ginger ale.
You might got you over that.
That was
got a couple bubbles at the bottom, but it ain't carbonated.
Yeah, it ain't. That's what I said. Flat ginger ale. Why do you keep looking at me after you ask, am I ready? And then you be ready, maybe don't be ready.
What are we talking about?
We talking about chicken.